2025 is here and it kicks off with some massive news for Arena Breakout Infinite. Dave, the associate producer at MoreFunStudio, has just unveiled the game's development roadmap for the year, and trust me, it's packed with exciting updates. Let's break down everything that's coming to Kimona and why you should be hyped. First up, new game modes. They introduced Secure Ops, a more casual and relaxed option to play the game where you cannot lose your gear after dying. If I remember correctly, they announced this to be a mode where instead of taking the loot back to your stash and use it in the next raid, it is directly converted to its monetary value, which sounds quite intriguing to me. But we have to see how it balances the economy. I think there is a risk that infinite farming in this low-risk game mode will break the overall economy, which obviously is a problem for those who are playing only PvP and are not taking advantage of this low-risk way of farming money. For the competitive crowd, Team Deathmatch and also Elimination is on the horizon. Each will be having a unique twist that is specific to Arena Breakout Infinite, whatever that means. And then last but not least, here's a big one. The solo mode will debut as an experimental feature. They added that it might not solve all the issues that the team-based gameplay has. It is a step toward offering solo players more option, and they are willing to experience this and see how it plays out. Next, they announced it is time to get ready for Northridge. This new map, familiar to mobile players, offers a variety of playstyles. You can roam the outskirts for a quieter experience or dive into high-stakes combat at the central hotel, which will be the core of the map. Northridge is all about choice, and I cannot wait to explore its possibilities. 2025 brings also more depth to Kimona's story with new bosses and fresh lore. We can expect mechanics like weather changes and in-game events targeting to keep every session's feeling unique. While Dave kept it a little vague on this one, I hope that they add meaningful in-game tasks and unpredictable weather or environment conditions, which could be a very fun game changer. Let's head on to the gameplay improvements. Spawn points, extraction points, and player counts per map will be optimized. Additionally, sound accuracy will get a boost to enhance immersion and predictability, and combat hotspots will feel more balanced, reducing the luck factor in engagement. And the big one, thermal scopes. After community feedback, the T7 thermals are getting another nerf. No more seeing through scopes while equipped, making the gameplay more realistic and balanced. You can still use the thermals, but you'll need to be strategic. Personally, I think this strikes a great balance. While you still can use the T7 thermals, you will be forced to either use iron sights or to take the thermals off before you aim through the scope to take your shot. Also, quality of life is getting a boost. Backpack management will become smoother with auto rotate and auto looting high value items into your safe container. Movement inertia will also be reduced, targeting to make controls feel even more responsive, which is an interesting one because I personally, coming from Tarkov, think compared to Tarkov, the inertia and ABI is extremely low and the game feels very responsive. So we'll see how that plays out. And then weapon skins, they will finally apply seamlessly across all attachments and the whole gun, which will make customization look much better. Monetization is getting a refresh too. Memberships, keychains, and cases will be merged into bundles, and they are targeting to compensate players who already bought these features. Plus, direct purchase options for skins and melee weapons are also on the way, finally addressing community feedback on gacha mechanics. ABI is also tackling toxicity head-on with stricter penalties for griefing, whether it's team killing or loot stealing. Bad behavior won't be tolerated in 2025, and I think this is in line with their overall policy since the game has been launched. And finally, in the last Q&A segment, Dave shared his insights on topics like ammo balancing, achievements and honor system, and spawn and extraction points to give a more varied and balanced experience in-game. For the ammo balancing, he mentioned that they do not want to see players being too tapped by ammunition, especially right off the spawn, and this is why they're targeting to have that under close observation and make adjustments. And I think recently they also made some adaptations to high caliber and especially the M61 ammo. For the achievements and honor system, it's already in development and will be implemented soon, so people have finally something to grind for other than the bankroll. And in regards to the spawn and extraction points, he mentioned that the current maps, due to their size, do not provide too much option to make dynamic spawns and extraction points, but future maps will have that as a focus point in order to reduce the stress and the pressure on players in game right off the bat spawning into the raid. And then there was an interesting one where he kept it quite vague, and I'm not sure if this is due to the translation, but the question that was asked if there will be a carry-in limit for low tier maps, and he mentioned that higher value gear may yield to lower return in certain maps, but the details were, as I said, a little cryptic. Could also mean that it's already a thing, because due to the nature of the low tier maps and the loot being low value, this could already be a thing and they do not have any plans to change that. We will have to see what they will add in regards to this, if there will be any changes or they keep it the way it is, because the value that you can take out of a normal map, even with high value gear, is already quite low. And that's the 2025 roadmap for Arena Breakout Infinite. From game modes to maps, bosses and improvements, this year promises to elevate Arena Breakout Infinite into the next level. What's your favorite update? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.